Hey guys, what's up? It's Monkey. Welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. Let's go ahead and get into this. I'm still trying to avoid the challenges for as long as possible. What characters other than Isaac need to do stuff? Cain needs to do stuff. I played with him fairly recently though. Blue Baby does, Samson does, Zazel does, and Lazarus does. I kind of feel like it's Samson that has been the longest time since we last played him. Not completely sure. He needs a Dark Room win, so let's go ahead and try it. So first of all, I do have to apologize. I'm uploading like every 3 days on this channel now. What's this? Spider Bite. Not a bad first item. Awesome. We'll go with that. I've just been really busy lately. Oh, this is a nice place for a bomb. I don't have one though. It's kind of like Easter seasons. There's a lot of stuff going on with like church and youth group. And it makes for a lot of stuff going on. And classes start soon as well. So that's interesting. But hopefully I'll get a bomb so I can blow up some of those skulls. And that may lead to black hearts, may lead to cards, may lead to, you know, various other good things. But anyway, I'm fairly happy with this start so far. Samson is one of my more favorite characters to play as. I think he's very good early game because you take a lot of that damage and then your early on in the game damage just can increase so much. And Samson can get so powerful and all you have to do is take a few hits or find a blood bank and then boom, there you go. Lots and lots of damage. So I'll probably, well, depending on what the boss is, take a few hits on purpose. I'll take one there. Wasn't on purpose, I will admit, but it's fine. It all works towards the justified cause in the end. The ends justify the means, if you will. We're not going to take any time to destroy Poops, even though I already have completed the boss rush on Samson. Okay, Dingle. I think this perfectly justifies, you know, taking a hit or two here. So the slowing tiers are just going to destroy Dingle, and he's not going to be able to move very fast at all. And I obviously don't want to get hit at all on the next floor, so even if I am low health, shouldn't really change my outlook on the next floor all that much anyway. But now, you know, now that we've taken a couple hits, our tiers are so much larger, they do so much more damage, and the kill is just going much smoother. And that's what I love about Samson. We get a damage up from the boss item as well, so that's great. And down to the next floor. 2 minutes on that first floor. That was a fairly quick one. Cellar. That is worrying, because that means we'll probably fight the haunts. And we already took red heart damage. That was unfortunate. But that's okay. Let's check out what's in here. Headless Baby. Headless Baby does not have a head, for one, which you might expect from his name. But he's a fairly okay enemy. I mean, look at my tier damage already. I've taken one hit, and with that pentagram, the damage is just very good. I'm a fan of it. But, yeah, Cellar not really so great. I'm surprised those spiders were stepping on the toxic blood and they weren't taking damage. I don't know what that's all about. But maybe the blood's hitbox is just a little bit weird. Another key. You know, a bomb would be great too. I'm pretty sure bombs do exist in this game. I have yet to find any evidence of that, but I've been told that's how it works. Oh my goodness, all the spawning enemies are very, very annoying, unless you have a very quick tier fire rate and good damage. I mean, good enough damage to one-hit the spiders, I'm not complaining, but at the same time, these rooms just prolong the agony. There's a bomb drop for the first time in history of this particular run. If I was smart, what I would have done is try to lure the Molaboom over by the rock with a key behind it, and then you get a free key as well, but that's what you would do if you were smart. I've never had any claims to say that's the kind of person I am. Okay, here's our boss room. Might as well go for it, I guess. And it is indeed the haunt. I mean, what else would you fight? I mean, it's the cellar. It's the only boss that appears in the cellar, so fair enough, right? I mean, you can't get too upset when the exact thing that you're expecting to happen happens. That's just life. Okay, so we'll try not to take red heart damage on the haunt fight itself, and we still might have a chance for a devil room here. The slowing tiers might actually make this fight a little trickier, because it will hold the brimstone in place. We got hit there. Well, if I have to reset, that's okay. I think there's worse things in life than having to reset with spider bite, but I have had a damage up already as well, a fairly significant one, so it'd be a shame to reset that. Okay, so the haunt died. I got a tears up, which is great. I'm a fan of that, and I guess we'll explore the rest of this floor just in case there's a curse room or something like that. There is a tinted rock. I probably should have bombed that before I went to the boss room, but it doesn't matter. Another damage up. Okay, so we didn't get a devil room, but we did get 2 fairly good damage upgrades early on in the game, which is essentially what you would expect from a devil room. Best case scenario anyway. So I think it all worked out in the end. I'm mostly just checking if there's a curse room on this floor. There is not a curse room on this floor. Already my tears are very good damage because not only... Oh, there's another tinted rock there. I guess our only hope for getting that... Well, never mind. There's a bomb drop. I was going to say to go into the shop and hope that there's a discounted either bomb or soul heart on sale, but doesn't matter in the end. I guess we can explore this gray chest as well. Probably would be a wise idea. 10 cents. We do have enough keys where I'm going to go to the shop. And we'll get another soul heart. I could buy a bomb. Why not? I was going to say, or I could like donate 5 cents, or I could hold on to 5 cents and then try to spawn an arcade next floor. I think we're just going to go with the bomb move here. So we can get this gray chest as well. And 2 cents was not worth it, because we traded 5 cents for 2 cents, but... You never know how it's going to work out. You never know how the cookie is going to crumble. And in this case, the cookie crumbled in just the right way, so we didn't spill too much on our shirt. And it went perfectly. So, down to the caves 1. And I have 2 soul hearts of protection. So, hopefully, what this will mean is that we will not take red heart damage on the floor. And we'll be able to get ourselves a nice deal with the devil. That's the hope anyway. And I'm not sure if this deal with the devil is guaranteed, since I didn't get a devil deal last floor. I'm not sure exactly how that works all the time. Okay, that's exactly how I hoped it to work out. I just stay on the opposite side of the indestructible pillar from the troll bomb, and it can't get at me. That's how you do it. You either do that or you play the guitar on the MTV. Either way works fairly well, to my understanding. So, Mr. Mega is going to make our tears, or our bombs larger with more blast damage as well. And a larger destruction radius. Okay, so our card from here is going to be death. If we come across a very annoying room that I have no desire to do, I can use the death card in order to make the room free. Oh, 2 keys for a golden chest. I'm feeling lucky, so I'm going to go for it and hope that this pays out. It didn't really, but the main reason I like playing golden chests is you never know when you're going to get like a cricket's head or infamy out of them, and those items are very common, so that's why I like to play those golden chests, or open them as much as possible, if I can afford it key-wise. Spending 2 keys for one, that's debatable, but I had enough keys to, you know, open up our item room on next floor, so I figure that's enough. And it's time for a boss run, providing we don't take, what, like 5 hits of damage, we should be set here. I'll do my best not to do that. If we took 1 hit of damage, it would speed up the fight a little bit, so it wouldn't be the worst thing of all time. I'm not really sure why Pestilence here is shooting red bomb tears. I don't think that's a normal thing to happen. It was only when he was under the slowed effect as well, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. It seems a little bit suspicious to me, but... Okay, we get a ball bandages. Awesome. And I'm going to take ceremonial robes. I'm not that interested in missing page 2. I'm just not, I'm sorry. And I'm not that interested in Guppy's hairball because I always become Guppy. As far as I can remember, there seems to be... I believe there's a curse room on this floor, so we're going to go back and look for it. I guess I could check the map, but I'm fairly sure my recollection of the floor layout is correct. So let's just go ahead and go back here, not get hit by the spike dude. Never get hit by the spike dude. It just doesn't end well for all parties involved. And we're going to get a red chest with a Guppy item. Oh no, Pandora's box. So this gives you a random effect depending on what floor you use it on. Well, it's not random. So this one, for this particular floor, Catacombs 1, it must have been like one random boss room item, I'm guessing. So we get Little Steven, which is fine. It's fairly decent. Familiar, I'd say it's one of the better familiars because it has much better accuracy than most of the familiars. Most of the time when you're shooting tears, you're moving around as you're doing it, so your familiar's tears get off track, and then your familiar just misses all of his shots, and it's not a good time for everyone. But with Little Steven, he has psychic tears, so they have at least some homing capability, and will hit far more often than your average familiar's tears. So that's why I like Little Steven, that's why I am a fan of his. And yeah. It works out well having him. I don't know. We'll fire it this way. Just to check if there is like a secret room there or something. But there wasn't. curse room. Interesting thought. I'll go for it. And it ended up paying out. Usually when you get 2 or more red chests in a secret room, and it ends well. Usually, not always, but usually. And then there are those times where you get 3 red chests and they all contain troll bombs, but that happens as well. Another bomb. You know, I was complaining about having too many keys early on in the run. Now it's like the bombs are just everywhere. And the keys, not so much. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, High Priestess. I think that's a little bit more useful than Death. If I could, actually, I know what we can do here to make things work out. First of all, play this. It will get me some money and some extra damage as well. And now I can access the boss challenge room. And I will use Death. This is not very good, but I will use Death to do this. And it didn't do a whole lot of damage to Chubb, but I mean, look at my tier damage, man. It's amazing. And the reason why my tier damage is so good, oh yeah, this is the floor where you fight Peep in the boss room, my mortal sworn enemy. But yeah, like playing that blood bank, it's so good as Samson. So that's one reason why you always want to have some red hearts as Samson. As most characters, probably not so much, but as Samson, having red hearts is great. Because you get to play blood banks, and they increase your damage, and it's just nice. There's a key. But yeah, that wasn't one of the more rewarding boss challenge rooms, but they often can be, so I decided to give it a go. I guess with the amount of bombs that we have, this is probably a good idea. I'm not going to take damage to open up that red chest, though. Oh, we could go play the blood bank a couple more times, I suppose, but, I mean, my damage is already really good. How good does your damage need to be? I mean, I have plenty of damage for this floor. Another death card. Okay, we get a Forever Alone attack fly. It does stuff. It's not what I would call terribly helpful, but it's okay. I'll try this pill. Probably will regret it. Never mind, I do not regret it. I'll take a key as well, and I'm not that interested in the broken watch. It can be okay, but I'm more interested in getting some donations in on the donation machine. I think we'll take High Priestess over Death. I could have used Death for one of these rooms, I suppose, but my tier damage is so good that I don't think it really matters right now at this stage of the game. Maybe later on in the game it will matter, but right now it's not terribly important. Nothing from that room, fair enough, if you say so. This would be a nice room to use Death in, actually, now that I think about it. But that's okay. Golden Key. A little bit late on that one, aren't we? Another High Priestess card. Okay, so we get one to take down to the next floor. Okay, that destroyed most of Chubb. We know how Chubb works. We fought him before. We get speed up and size down. And a luck up pill, which is excellent, because that means more chests. Hold on. It looks like there is a golden chest that we left behind. I think it was behind a bunch of spikes, though. I can't remember, but if it's not, I would be interested. Oh, yeah, it's a golden chest behind the spikes, that's right. Okay. I know why I didn't grab it now. Down to the next floor we go. I was gonna say, I mean, if that's an easily accessible golden chest, and I have a golden key, I can see why we might come to terms here. And my damage is going to decrease to still good, but not crazy good like it was on the last floor. Okay, so this room you have to be careful because I'm tracking my own toxic blood, and it's the exact same color as the blood that the brains are tracking. There's a lucky rock. I suppose I'll take it over not having a trinket. It just means when I blow up rocks or destroy them in some manner, like with a rune, or if I manage to pick up Thunder Thighs this floor, whatever floats your boat, then I will get money out of it. So for example, I'm going to blow up a whole bunch of rocks here, and I'm going to get money out of them. There you go. It works out. Wow, the bombs are just so real. I didn't mean to pick up that battery already, but I did, so it is what it is, right? Hierophant more soul hearts, as if I needed more of them, but now we have them. I am going to go into this curse room, so I will take a bit of damage from doing that, and such. So we will get a little bit of damage from taking the damage. 2 spiders wasn't worth it, but we get a nice damage upgrade from doing that, so I don't personally mind all that much, and finding a blood bank on this floor would be hype, because we do even more damage. Another bomb chest, at least on a run where you're getting this many bombs, I'm getting a reason to use them. Oh no, mom's hands. I'm not a fan of these enemies. I would prefer not to fight them, typically. There's only one mom's hand? That's rare. You usually see significantly more mom's hands than one, but oh, there's a tinted rock there, I know. I blew up the beggar. I didn't mean to do that, well, obviously, why would you? But, I just misjudged the blast radius of Mr. Mega. So that's why that beggar met an untimely death. I'm just gonna go for this golden chest, 2 of spades. Not bad. Alright, we'll get 2 keys out of that. That's enough to open up our shop and our item room, so... Unless we've already opened up our item room. Nope, we haven't. I'm having a bad memory day. They come around ever so often. Okay, there's our shop, which is cool, because I have 24 cents, mostly thanks to this super hype lucky rock. It turned out to be worthwhile. It's not always, but this just happened to be one of those floors where you blow up a bunch of stuff. Red candle is pretty darn good. This is a luck up, so I'll take that. I'll do one more room to charge my deck of cards to get one last card from it, and then we'll take red candle and see how that goes for us. Red candle is very similar to blue candle, except it leaves behind fire on the ground, and then if enemies walk into the fire, it does them additional damage. It's pretty awesome. Hanged Man. Well, that would have been nice to get into our curse room for half price, but that ship has sailed, so we're just going to go with the red candle here. Donate a little bit more to the donation machine. Now that the donation machine is busted, I might as well buy that soul heart. I don't have anything else to do with it. Okay, cool. Here's our boss. So, I can just shoot the red candle like that. I'm not used to using shooting spacebar items with the controller, so kind of failed a little bit there, but it does some decent damage. I'll try to remember to use it. I can get into this stage where I'm just constantly firing. Okay, that did about like half of Monstro 2's damage. And we're going to get the red candle in there, and that did a lot, so I'm liking the sound of this red candle. And red candle just completely destroyed Monstro 2. Cool. Range up is nice. I'm never against range up. Ah, sad. Okay, so the red candle also destroys tears, just like the blue candle does, so that's pretty good. Lump of coal, also pretty good. We still haven't found our item room, so I guess we'll go back. It's getting to the point where we probably will not be getting it. Well, we might as well take Hanged Man. I don't see any reason not to at this stage of the game, but this is not the correct path. I'll blow it up, though. I have lots of bombs. It's getting to the point where we probably won't be reaching a boss rush, but that's fine. We're already getting some fairly good items this run, so I don't know how badly we need a boss rush. I could use the Hanged Man to access that gray chest, but I don't know how interested I am in that. If it was a golden chest, I'd be down. But it's just a gray chest, so I don't know. Kind of failed with that red candle shot. I guess it panned out in the end. So red candle is very nice for taking out these dudes, obviously. Like that. Got 2 of them with 1 shot, with the ricochet as well. It's beautiful. Can you please? I'll just kill you with the fly then. There we go. Red candle made that room so much easier, and that's why I take it. Little Sister Longlegs. She does like contact damage to enemies, and she spawns spiders. I'm not exactly sure what causes her to spawn spiders. I'm not sure if it's random. I know there's a bunch of different ways. Like, there's an item that makes you spawn spiders as you hit enemies. There's an item that makes you spawn spiders when you get hit. There's an item that makes you spawn spiders based on how many tiers you've shot. Like, there's a bunch of different ways to spawn them through items. I'm not exactly sure which way Sister Longlegs works, or if it's just completely random. That could be the case as well, but it's okay. That's about all I got to say about that, and down to the next floor. Hopefully we will get a curse room. Ah, there we go. Right away. To justify this Hanged Man card. Unfortunately, the curse room was not worth it, but they're not always. We will take a small bit of damage and increase our damage as such. from the curse room. Eat red candle. And this is one of the first times I found red candle. I think I have picked it up before, but the last time I picked it up, my tear damage was so insane that I just didn't use it. Or something like that. I think that was one of the many, many guppy runs I've had. No one's gonna jump in this fire, huh? I see how it is. That key would be nice, but I already used my Hanged Man card, so I can't get to it. This Tinted Rock could also be nice. Oh, it put one of the soul hearts on the other side here. I could go over and grab it. Like so. Yeah, and the invincibility frames allowed me to not take damage, so I still profited health. You wouldn't expect to walk over spikes and gain health, but that's what happened there. We gained a little bit of health and a little bit of damage, so I'm okay with that. I'll take Flat Penny, because, you know, this is our last shop in the game here, so we're not going to need money all that badly in the future. I may be interested in Mom's coin purse here. Not that interested in Mom's purse, to be honest, but... Range down. Speed down. I found pills in a hopeless place and full health. Well, that was very disappointing. I knew we had a luck up and a tears up in the rotation, so that's the main reason I wanted to get that. Because I'm like, you know, those are really good pills. I would like to have them. And it's like, nope, you can have every pill except for the 2 ones that you want. And that's okay. That's how it happens sometimes. I'm willing to accept that. If there's a key right next to a golden chest, this is always a good sign. Oh, it was not a good sign. I was hoping for, you know, Cricket's head. Hopefully that would be... Well, if we got Cricket's head, the run would be essentially over. But, I wouldn't mind that much. So the zombies go down very, very easily to the red candle. Let's just go ahead and fight Mom here. It's going to be Red Mom, which is the easiest Mom in my opinion, because as soon as she opens up this door, I'll fire my candle. Oh, that was unfortunate. I'll fire my candle, and my ball of bandages will do a lot of damage. She will open this door eventually and poke a hand out, and when that happens, there is going to be some serious pain. It looks like I am passively spawning spiders as well. So maybe it is based on like how many tears you fire. Okay, one more cycle of hand coming out of the door and we should be good. Come on, any second now. Go. Go. It's just playing the waiting game right now. There we go. And Mom's dead. So we are going to the dark room. I got the right one this time, I guarantee it. Well, I'll take the contract from below, because contract from below is really, really good. I don't know about the guppy's color, though. I think I'll save my last red heart for next floor, and hope we get lucky and get another devil rim, but we've had 2 devil rims in a row, so I don't know how likely that is, but I will try for it. Batteries are completely useless when you have a one room charge item. They just don't do you a lot of good. Okay, I hit all 3 enemies with that red candle shot. That was very, very hype. My damage looks pitiful once again because I haven't taken any hits yet on this floor. I'm sure it will happen. That's why you get contract from below. 4 bombs from 1 room. Like, how good is that? The poop foiled my plans yet again. And that red candle just destroyed all of the dudes. Oh, that was sad. I was trying to pick up both of those keys without dying. I don't know how badly I need the keys, but I decided to go for it. Oh, that was unfortunate. Red candle destroys Larry Jr. very fast. It's a blue Larry Jr. though, so we should get a soul heart. There we go. Makes up for the hit that we took against the fight itself. I'll just use death here. Don't really see any great reason not to do it. Unfortunately, like, the red candle does go through all of Chubb's segments, but he runs through them so fast that it doesn't do an awful lot of damage. Oh yeah, and since it's a regular challenge room, not a boss challenge room, we have 3 waves to face instead of your traditional 2 waves, but that's okay. There's just little fires everywhere from the red candle, and if enemies walk in those, they will slowly put themselves out over time, but if these monsters jump on them, they better be ready for the consequences, because it's gonna hurt a lot. Alright, that was a fairly successful room. I don't know what pill this is. I think it's Tears Up, though. Oh, yes, it is. That's great. Tears Up pills. Best pill in the game, in my opinion. You know? I mean, you could choose to debate that if you'd like to, but I don't really understand why you would want to, because they're good. Oh, no! The dude moved and hit me. It's very unfortunate. Alright, my health is starting to dwindle, like, just a little bit, so we are getting to the point where we're going to start to worry about our health. I do see a tinted rock in this room, but I'm not going to be able to get to it without a Hanged Man card or something. Or, you know, passive ability to fly. That'd be cool, too. Either way. There is stuff alive in this room. Sissy Longlegs got something, which I'm surprised. Like, the item actually did something. That doesn't happen all that often. So we gotta celebrate when it does. I'm not even gonna bother going back for that key unless I get the ability to fly this floor. And then I'll go back for that tinted rock as well. But I think we have enough keys at this stage of the game, and with contract of below. Yeah, no, that's not what it's called. Contract from below. And all the wonderful items we've been getting, I think we're pretty much good in terms of keys. There's another soul heart and another soul heart from a gray chest, which is nice because that doesn't happen all that often. I'll take it, though, when it does. I was trying to shoot the fire and hit Skolex. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to. If Skolex popped up underneath a fire, though, it would do so much damage to him. I'd love it. We can't really hit him very well because it's Skolex. Oh no, we're taking so much damage to Skolex. He's coming out at like the worst possible places. Okay, a couple more hits, and he should be down. There we go. Okay, we did get a devil room, which is nice. I was hoping for that. Oh, mom's knife. I'm debating. Okay, we haven't taken mom's knife in a long time. I think I can justify it. So we will just have ridiculous damage right now. Our damage is going to be so real. But the only problem is our health. Our health is not real because I am prone to taking a lot of hits with mom's knife. So I need, like, the ability to gain a lot of health. Something like the relic or the miter would be much appreciated. I don't think that's going to happen, though. It's just a pipe dream. So, Gertie Jr., not a fan, but with the immense amount of damage we have, we're able to not take any hits. Hopefully, Contract from Below will pay out with some double soul hearts. It has to be from a room drop, to my understanding. Like, you can't blow up a tinted rock and get double soul hearts with Contract from Below. It actually has to drop from the room. So, that's going to require some luck, because soul hearts are not very common as a room drop. They do happen, though, so we can't completely rule that out. There we go. I should probably try aiming with the right joystick. I've been trying to aim with buttons just because, like, I don't know, I'm used to 3 red heart drop rooms already with double red hearts, and I'm like, man, those could have been soul hearts. That could have been so good. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, not so much. Alright, so we got the Disney character chasing us. My sister watches a Disney show, and there's characters that or on Cartoon Network, that is. I guess they're different things. And they have characters that look exactly like that on the show, so that's why I call them what I call them. Another red heart room. I believe that the chance for soul hearts is 1 in 10. Like, if you are to get hearts as a drop from a room, the chance to get soul hearts instead of red hearts is 10% base without any modifiers to it. So yeah, we had 5 rooms with red heart drops without soul hearts, so we had a decent chance of getting 2 soul hearts. But the chance never materialized, and that's fine. I probably won't be using the red candle, like, ever, because I have mom's knife now, but that's fine. Ah, dang it. That was not friendly. I will use the red candle when, okay, never mind. We didn't really have to worry too much about the damage we're doing to Mom, because she died very fast. Alright, down to the next floor. Curse of the Lost. That's an unfortunate curse to have on Sheol, but it happens, I suppose. The misfortune. Greed does have like a lot of health. I swear I probably hit Mom's heart more than I've, or less than I had to hit, less than I have had to hit Greed in order to kill him. Greed has as much health. There we go. There's the double soul hearts. That's why you take contract from below. The earlier you take it, the better. And if you have the miter as well, those two items synergize very well together. Alright, so we already lost one out of those two soul hearts. Oh, there's nothing in here. I'm not sure whether we got Curse of the Losted or what, but it's a possibility anyway. I'll probably get hit by enemies because they're all invisible and I can't see where they are. There we go. 2 soul hearts again. Okay, we're starting to build up health. We're starting to build up health. And once I start to build up health with this crazy damage, it cannot be stopped. The hype train just keeps on rolling. I know as I'm like pressing the buttons to fire Mom's knife, it's probably making a really annoying noise in the background. Do I take the tick? Do I not take the tick? Nah. It would be nice for the lamb fight, I guess, but I don't know. I think we can manage without it. 2 keys, because that's really necessary right now. We'll put down the Mega Bomb, not because we need the extra damage from it, but just it's nice to get in the habit of it. We did not one-hit the Fallen. That would have been cool and all, but just didn't happen. Okay, one of the Fallens is now dead. Has been defeated. Ah! No! He's firing brimstone lasers at me at weird angles. Not really sure how to handle it. Okay, so what we can do is the second he stomps a leg... Oh, darn it. The leg did not stomp close enough to me. There we go. You just go over by the leg. I got damage in from the ball of bandages. I got damage in from the knife. It died quickly. If we're really lucky here, we could get 3 Guppy items and then become Guppy. I guess that was a little bit too much to hope for, right? Neither of these is useful right now, because I need the health. I don't really need a guaranteed Devil Room chance in the last floor of the game. It was cool to get one, I guess. Look up. Full health. Question marks. Explosive diarrhea. I hate that when that happens to me. It really sucks. So full health isn't going to do anything, but I'm going to take it just to kind of as a placebo effect to feel safer, I guess. Other than that, it's not going to do anything, but whatever. Okay, so we did get I can see forever, which means that I have unlimited vision for this floor, which is nice. It's cool being able to see things, I would say. That's not actually what it means. It means I can go to all of the secret rooms for free, so... I'm assuming I'll just have to defeat this room before it allows me access to the secret rooms. Like, that would make sense, I guess, but... Alright, so let me in. There we go. And it's Greed. Why am I not surprised? Wow, I killed Greed quite fast. But... since it's the dark room, we get items out of these chests. Money equals power. So I have 31 cents, which is roughly a little bit over 1 damage up, I believe. From money equals power. Quite good, I would say. Double Fallen room is honestly, like... it's not great. I'll just say that. It's not the room that you want to be seen on the dark room. Cool, my spider killed him. So we also have Infestation, which means when I get hit, I will spawn flies. Ah, dang it! The ideal is to not get hit, but I seem to have a lot of trouble with Mom's knife and not getting hit for whatever reason. I just take a lot of damage with Mom's knife. I just do. Because the range of it, the fact that it's a little bit tricky to aim and hit stuff with, well, I mean, much more tricky than, like, tears are, for example. Ah. I had, like, no way to avoid damage there. He went straight for me. Okay. Oh, we're down to half of a soul heart. Alright, well, I thought this was a one run until we reached, you know, some difficult to handle rooms. So I'm gonna need some help out here. I'm gonna need, like, an item from a chest. Like, the rosary would be a great item to come across, for example. Something that gives health. I'm not too worried about what it is. I just need some health. Okay, that's 2 keys. That is not health, to my understanding. 2 dark ones. Ah, dang it. Alright, well, we lost the run. That was a guaranteed win if I could just avoid damage. But that does not feel good. That's not a good way to start a day. But thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. It means I have to play Samson again in the future, and I don't mind that all that much. I like Samson. He's a fun character. But I'll see you next time. Farewell.